Hey, it's Carmel, and today we are starting to set up an online shop. And I know this is what you've all been waiting for because you want to sell your products and your services to your customers. So there have been two main complaints or frustrations that I've noticed at this stage. The first is that if you select an e-commerce template on Wix, it's quite expensive when you actually move to the paid plan. And the second is that there aren't that many payment options offered in South Africa that your customers will actually be familiar with in order to pay you, and you can't set yourself up as a merchant on them either. So I've also dealt with those and I now know the solution, so I'm going to help you with it. The first is that you can actually have the free template and you can actually add a plugin to your website, which is called the Equid plugin. And on this, it's actually free for up to the first, 9 products. And then afterwards, you pay if you're wanting to have more than 9 products out there. And secondly, the best part of it is that you are able to sign up as a merchant with Masterpass or Zapper and other familiar South African payment gateways, and your customers can now simply pay with those methods that they're familiar with on your website. So join me now, have your merchant details handy, and I'm going to show you how to add the plugin to your website and add some products and then set up your payment gateways. Let's get started. Okay, I'm going to show you first of all how to set up an Equid account. So I'm not going to choose my own website because I've already got an Equid account for that. And I'm going to select this other website here. We worked on this one the other day. Okay, click Edit Site. Okay, so say you're wanting to add a shop, an online shop, but you don't want to use the e-commerce platform templates. You go to Add Apps. So there are a variety of different apps you can add onto your Wix platform, and this is maybe why you think it can become expensive. So here we're going to look at the Equid. Okay. Online store. Add. When I add this app, it automatically opens up a new page. Okay, I'm going to close this little cross here because I don't want to walk through everything. Okay, in order to set up, you can already see that it's got photos and everything pre-populated. You have to click Set Up Store. It will take you to the settings. Now, because I don't have an account here, I can either connect an account or I can create an account, and I'm wanting to show you today how to create an account. So you put your name here, your email here, now it's allowing me to go straight into my actual store, and I'm going to click Manage Store. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the catalog and you're going to add products. Over here, it actually shows you every single thing that you need to do to complete the store setup. So I'm going to catalog, I'm going to go to products, and here are the products that are already there. You see that they've got 9 products because that's the free one. Now, the easiest thing to do instead of adding a new product is actually to go into an existing product, edit product, and to add your own product here with what's already been populated. So let's say the price is, I want to change the price. I just click on it. Let's make it 100 Rand. You see the R's already here. I'm enabling it because I want it to be available, and I can either put in the stock if I've got 100 and I want to show it as they're going along, as they are being purchased so quickly to the customers, or I can not have the manage stock icon available, and I don't want it available actually. Okay, now when it says main, it means that's your first image that's coming up, and then you have the different images that you can do. My suggestion is to go and upload your own image and then only delete. Now, you've already uploaded some media or images. They've got to obviously be in JPEG or PNG. You might want to upload some more, which we did before. You either upload it from the computer or you click drag and drop. But right now I'm just going to click this one. So that's the book, and I'm going to click add to page. Okay, I'm going to now delete these other images, and you will see that if it's the only image, it defaults to the main. here. You can put your own SKUs in. Okay, if it's a physical product, then I'm going to have to put in the weight of it. So let's say 0.5. And if it is a physical product, then I'm obviously going to have the different options up here. I'm just showing you the beginning part though. Now, it's not an address like this was here, so I don't have to put any of this information, but I can just say, okay. Now, if I have a storefront page that I've got a lot of different types of categories in, I'm going to create a category and put it in. But because I'm assuming everyone's got less than 9 products because they want the free one at this stage, I'm not going to add an extra product. What I have to do now is I have to go along each of these tabs. This does not apply to me. Sizes do not apply. So if sizes and this sort of thing do not apply, I'm just going to delete that option. Files. Okay, if you're selling a digital good that when someone, as soon as they buy it, they can download it, you have to upgrade to a premium plan or higher. So what I would suggest in the beginning is not have this, and as soon as they buy it, you can just email them a PDF or whatever you're selling digitally. Tax and shipping. Now, obviously, this is going to apply if you are doing, if you're going to have to ship your product. So I'm going to say the weight is 0.5 kgs. I would have to know the length and the width and the height of my book, including the packaging. And then I can, basically, it really depends on how you're going to go and ship your product. But sometimes people, often when they are advertising something in the beginning, they say free shipping, or they give a free product and they say pay only for shipping. Okay. SEO. SEO, we've talked about a couple of times. This is your search engine optimization, and it's to get you as close to the front page of Google as possible. So you can have your page titles that you can just change in here. If you want to enhance your SEO, because this is how it's going to come up, start your entrepreneur journey. If you want to enhance it and add more, you're going to then have to pay. Any related products. So if you've got other products on your page, you can just click assign products and you can add them to it. You can also have a buy now button, which a lot of people quite like. Okay, I am going to go back to the beginning and I'm going to click save. And I want to view what this looks like on the storefront. Okay, there it is over there. So when someone clicks onto my online store, which is defaulted over that, I can just click onto it and this is what it will look like. Now there are a number of ways that you can change what the style of this. So for example, you can have the product details under the book. You can have extra information. You can have other similar products. People who bought this product bought this, da 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 da. So that is what your product's going to look like on the store. I am going to, if I don't want to show a product yet, but I still want to keep it on my back side, I will just literally click that. And then if I click view store, that one will no longer be there. There we go. That one is no longer there. Okay, so that is how you add your first product. Now, there are lots of things you can do here. You're going to have to, obviously, if you want to sell on Facebook or any other channels, you will have to upgrade. So I wouldn't suggest doing that. Your shipping and pickup, you can add your zones. You can add the type of currency you are wanting. But what you really need at this stage is going to be your payment options. Now, as you can see, I've already got PayPal enabled. But I want to show you how to add other payment gateways. So, in my shop, I can set up that I can have a manual one. They can phone me and they can ask and they can pay me in cash. Not ideal. Maybe I remove that. Okay, PayPal. I've already got a PayPal and everything enabled, so that's why, and I had one related to this email address before, that's why it's populating. Okay, choose payment processor, because everyone obviously is wanting this idea that they can pay with a card, a credit or debit card. Now this is when I'm talking about what is available in South Africa and other countries. A lot of other countries will, as you can see, there's a lot of different options. A lot of people use Stripe in the UK and the US. It just allows people their customers to pay easily with credit or debit cards. Here, we have these various ones. So I'm going to show you today how to use Zapper. And the reason I'm going to choose Zapper is, well, I used to work at Zapper. And secondly, because with Zapper, you can also pay with Masterpass, or your customers can pay with Masterpass. Now, as a Zapper merchant, you have to first of all set up as a Zapper merchant, and you have to get your merchant ID and your site ID. So I'm going to show you this in a separate video on how to do this. But that is basically just showing you that there are a number of different payment options that you can have. And this is the one that most people are going to want to use. So as a merchant in South Africa, PayFast has been acquired by Paygate. You are going to need to sign up with one of these. Okay. The next video I'm going to show you is how to incorporate, if you are a merchant, with Zapper. So in other words, your customers can pay with Zapper and you've got a merchant account, how you can include it and add it onto this payment online store of yours. All right, get your details ready.